I do not own the rights to any music or songs you hear in this podcast. Once again, I do not own any music or the rights to these songs you may hear. All right, posted it now. Come on, y'all. Come on, stand up. Gywu is in the building, y'all. We in the building. What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It's the last word. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Gywu, a.k.a. Gywu Shefty, a.k.a. Gywu, Mr. Shots Fired. Yo, we got some things to talk about today, man. Yo, y'all dudes, y'all dudes act like y'all work for the government. Y'all on high alert. If people say hello, what you say to me? What? I do this, I beat you last time. Yo, my G's, it's not that serious. It's all good competition. Why is everybody so angry? But I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Real talk. Listen, man, I know it's been a little minute since I did the last podcast. As y'all know, I was studying for a promotional exam. That day has finally came. I took the test. I feel as though I did pretty well on it. So hopefully, things get well. They call me for the promotion. Then I have an opportunity to decide whether I want to take it or not. Because if I take it, I'll be taking a huge pay cut to start. But when I go back to top pay, I'll be taking dog. But I want to talk about some things like, for one, how did y'all feel your team? First of all, what are y'all favorite teams? I need to know your favorite teams because I know in the game, everyone picks the most powerful team except for my dumb ass. I pick the Bucks all the time. All the time. This season, I didn't pick the Bucks. I show love to my man Showtime. He's a Bucks fan too, a huge Bucks fan like me. But say that again, Ma. Big Ma, write that again. My fiber, my daily fiber was in front of the television. Your boy gotta stay healthy. But what's your favorite teams, man? How did they do in the draft? I feel like the Bucks, I think we did good. I don't think we should have traded down for a quarterback, but what I will say, why did we sign Bum Makerfield? The rookie was supposed to start. All right, you go out there and get a veteran, not him, and then you give him, I know you signed him for the low, you only signed him for $8 million, but why Baker Mayfield of all people? Yo, real talk, you had, what's that dude's name, man? Oh, man. Let me go to these rosters to see if he's in free agent or something. The skinny black dude that's like a spot filler. Not Gino. What's this dude? You have Bridgewater. What's the other dude? Yeah, Bridgewater. What's the other dude, y'all? Come on, help me out. Help me out here. His name starts with a B too, I think. It must be on somebody's team. Oh, breaking news just in. Tell me why Better-Nose Texas said he's blowing out everybody because his last opponent didn't say good game. Who did you play? Let's see. Let's see who Ben played. Week 3? Was it week 3, Ben? Oh, that's a loss. Oh, that was a sim. Who did you play? Let me see. Week 2? Oh, he didn't say good game. That's not even like him. That's not like my boy Lee. Yo, he had a little game, you know, in week 4. Who you played in week 4? Oh, I thought you were saying Lee, because I was gonna say that's all I was saying. My boy Lee, he was in OGs, man. He's a good competitor, and you know, he always usually say good game. But getting back to this week, you know, blew Mr. Melody out. Mr. Melody is one of the OGs around the Matter community world. He done found the ebook someplace because now he's starting to sling that thing all over the place. Yeah, listen, man. One thing y'all need to know about Fourth and Goal, aka OGs, which will be back next Madden. I will be running 2 leagues just to have a heads up. One league, every team will be normal. The other league, no players will have abilities. But one thing you need to know about Fourth and Goal, no such thing as taking your foot off the gas. No such thing. You hit that accelerator until you crash, baby. Until you crash. When you crash, that means when the game is over. There's no mercy in here. In Fourth and Goal, aka OGs, blowing out your opponent is part of the game plan. You dig? You figured out me? Come on now. Ben, you an OG, you know this. Blasphemy, I tell you. Thought I sound like Stephen A. Yo, shots fired, Mr. Melody. Say he took his foot off the gas because he didn't want to hit no complaining and didn't want you to lead the league. Is this true? Or has this been just talking caca? Because I know me. I talk a lot of caca. That ain't no lie. But guess what? The majority of the time when I talk caca, and no pun intended, when I'm strapped in, I back it up. You dig? Y'all know I'm clogged up. Y'all know I got allergies real bad. Y'all know I got sinus disabilities and stuff. It's pollen season, baby. You already know what it is. Wow. Ben got me roused up early in the morning. Well, I ain't early in the morning. But let me have a seat. Sorry, excuse me. Now, Ben, don't start, man. Don't start. It's early. Getting back to your favorite team in the draft. So the Eagle says their team won the draft. The Texans says the Texans won the draft. That's not his favorite team. His favorite team is the Cowboys. First of all, I'm about to shoot a shot at Ben. Y'all released Ezekiel. And now the Bucks talking about they won him? Why? Leave that bum on the street. Leave him on the street, man. We don't want him. He wants too much money. He's not producing. He's a prima donna. I feel the Eagles won the draft. I feel the Texans won the draft too. With DeMarco Ryan over there, that's gonna be some stuff, man. Hopefully they give him more than one season, because what they did to Lovie Smith over there was terrible. Yeah, but you saw what our rookie did last year, Rashad White. No, he wasn't playing no games. He wasn't playing no games. He took Big Ben spot. He took Leonard Fournette's spot. Just like, let me explain something to you about the Bucks. You can't come on the Bucks roster because of your name. What I mean by that, like, we all know, when people say Zeke, we think of a certain standard. When they say Lenny Fournette, when he was on the Jags, we thought of a certain standard. You will get booted. And it showed in our running back, Ronald Jones, Rojo. Rojo had 2 great seasons, but got hurt, still bebopping to the sideline. My boy Easy is in the building. What's good, boy? Let's talk about it. You get hurt, he limping to the sideline, bebopping to the sideline, started fumbling, still bebopping to the sideline. Yo, even if you fronting, act like you upset. If you don't care about you fumbled, act like you upset. You know what the coach did? Yo, my boy, sit over here next to me. Lenny got the starting spot. Then he started killing. His career was revitalized. But then now he wanted to get hurt. He started fumbling. Opened up the door for Shard White. First of all, we need a nickname for him. That Shard White, listen, you cool, that they may call you Shard in the hood, but nah, boy, you need a real nickname. We got to find one for you. He was killing. But I will say this. I do think if Zeke was to come to the Bucks, there'll be a good 1-2 punch. I think they would be better than Pollard and Zeke. Because in a way, to me, it's like they forgot about Zeke when he was on the Cowboys. And they kept Pollard in the game, kept throwing him the ball and letting him rush. I don't think Pollard is an every down back. Not at all. Receiving back, yes. Second down, first down, But I do think, I was talking a lot of caca once again. I think Zeke is a good back, but I think his price tag is just a little bit too high, coming off all the injuries and not performing last season. I do agree. I think they gave up on Zeke. That's what I'm saying. I agree. They gave up on Zeke. I still think Zeke is capable, but I think you have to, I won't even say he's on a high horse. What I will say is you have to come down off that name thing. Yeah, you say Zeke, people, oh, Zeke. It's a standard that teams roll with as far as, what they expect from their running back. Zeke, you started fumbling. It's like you started not caring once you got paid. And then when you saw your spot was starting to get taken, you start playing ball again. Zeke was starting the ball towards the end of the season, but then they just started putting Pollard in. Now you look, he got to get surgery. This dude, come on, you're not an every down back. But I hope we do get Zeke. But I hope he take a huge pay cut. There's no need for you to be getting linebacker or cornerback money. No, not on the Bucks. Maybe another team. I know another team they said was in the play for him was they said the Eagles before, but the Eagles, I don't see why they would need him. They got Sanders and that other bully over there. Yo, Ma, what's the running backs? What's the running backs on the Eagles? But What team was it? What team was it? I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Let me see. I know some stuff that got emailed to me, but I will tell you this: injuries will have you homeless. When I say homeless, I mean not on a team. You be home on your couch. Just look at the Chiefs running back. Oh, Sanders went to the Panthers? Oh man, the Panthers is reloading. Seriously. They seriously are reloading. Yeah. Wow. Wow. You see the running back from the Chiefs. They released him too because of all those injuries. No, I didn't even realize this. Oh, that's right. Y'all did get Swift from the Lions. That yeah, I mean Swift. To me, I think Swift is a starter. I think Swift is every down back. I think the Lions gave up on him because of the bad quarterback play over there. To me, Jared Goff is not the answer. I'm just sorry, he's not the answer over there. He had some good moments on the Lions, but I don't think he's the answer. You know, but yeah. So the Chiefs, they released their running back. Uh, Clyde Edward-Helaire, whatever his name is, they released him, right? You can't constantly be hurt. They're not going to allow no Kawhi Leonard in the NFL because Kawhi Leonard is the only person I know that get paid for being hurt. You dig? That man will play 5 regular season games, come back in the playoffs, kill 2 games, maybe 3, get hurt again and sit out. He's playing like a total of 10 games per season. Look at Chris Paul. I know we're talking about basketball, but look at Chris Paul. Now he hurt again in the playoffs. His pride was hurt. His pride. So now you hurt? Guess what? You sat out. They won the game. They look like a playoff contending team. I mean, I like the Suns. My boy D-Book is over there. My wife, she's a Kevin Durant, diehard Kevin Durant fan. I was telling people about D-Book before he was even known as the Book or whatever they call him in the league. But those Nuggets might be a little bit too much. That boy Jamal Murray, I was sad. I was hurt when he got hurt a couple of seasons ago, like in a bubble or whatever, but that boy can ball. But yeah, getting back to Madden, you did call it. You did call it about Mayfield. You definitely did. You know, you got a lot of moves going on. How about yeah, it's gonna be a rough season. It's gonna be a rough season. For those of you who doesn't know, Easy is also a Bucks fan. And he's not one of those jump on the bandwagon. When Big Boss Kennels brought him in, he wanted the Bucks, not knowing the Bucks was taken already. I regret not having my Bucks, man, because it's rough for me when you play with a team that you're so used to playing with one team. It's hard for you to play with another team. But I will tell you this, man. I think they should let Cal Trask start. Let Baker come off the bench if the boy get hurt or something. Let's start this rebuilding process now, man. Don't win the first 2 games and then he have a bad game or 2 and then, let's put Baker in. Or you start Baker and then Baker just start us off 0-4. I don't believe in that dude at all. He played good, 2 games when he went to the Rams? So what y'all think about the Colts releasing their quarterback and they're going with Richardson? They already named Richardson the starter over there. Richardson is the starter for the Colts. I think, see, my thing is this. I know I'm a little bit older than a lot of y'all, especially Ma. I'm a lot older than you, Ma. You turning 23. Happy birthday, by the way. There was a time when you draft a quarterback and he would sit behind your starter for 2 years, sometimes 3 and 4 years. That's what happened to Aaron Rodgers with Brett Favre. Then your team will ship you off. But this is why these quarterbacks are talking about now. I'm not going to be a mentor to nobody. I'm not training nobody. I'm not showing nobody because they're scared their job is going to get taken. You see Rodgers smiling again now that he's not in Green Bay? Because he don't feel threatened that no one over there in New York can take his job. But that also shows you how Zach Wilson was not ready to start, but y'all threw him into the line of fire. Y'all threw him into the lion's den. And now the boy confidence is messed up. A lot of these kids coming out of college, listen to what I said. A lot of these kids coming out of college, they're not ready to start. But these owners are in win now mode because they want to sell tickets. They want to generate revenue. But now you're messing up these kids' confidence. But I said, this is what I had said. Last season, when Brady came back, I said the Bucs should go out and get Zach Wilson or another quarterback, another young quarterback, and let them learn behind Brady. And this is why I think Kyle Trask would be all right for the Bucs. He learned behind Brady for a few seasons. Let him shake off the jitterbugs when they get in. You know, that first game, you're going to be nervous. You're starting or whatever. And show what you can do. But don't be killing these kids' confidence. They coming in not ready. Remember, in the NFL, these guys are stronger. They hit harder. They don't care about who your cousin is, who your family is, who you grew up with in college. Everybody be like, oh, what's up, man? Yo, you keep cousin, right? So when you got to tackle him, you just tackle him. In the NFL, they gonna pop you. Remember Reggie Bush when Ray Lewis said, "Pow, welcome to the NFL." He knocked Reggie Bush back like 3 yards. Reggie Bush wasn't the same after that. Career went downhill, and that's no lie. A lot of these kids are not ready to start. They're 21 and 22 years old coming out of college. You playing with grown men that's looking to hurt you. They saying they want to feed their families. But this is where we at now with the NFL. So, you know, that unfortunately, that's how it is. So now getting back to some other things. So, and I'm hoping when y'all start sending me your teams list for next man, and as y'all know, you send me the top 5 teams you want to play with. That should include your favorite teams. Like if it was me, honestly, if I had to play with a team, it would be the Bucs, right? My second team, honestly, right now, would be the Browns. And I'm going to tell you how I pick my teams. The Bucs is my favorite team. The Browns, I like their running back. I like their DE. It has to have certain criteria for me to like the team. Like, I wouldn't go, let's say the Dolphins was a 98 overall and it was available. I wouldn't go pick the Dolphins. And some might call me a fool, but I wouldn't pick the Dolphins because that's not my type of game. I'm not throwing the ball all over the place. Some of y'all go, oh, speed. Matter of fact, let's talk about this new thing since the update. Have y'all noticed since the update, the cornerbacks don't play no D? The safeties don't play no D? And all people are doing now is throwing streaks. It is retarded. It's bananas because the wide receiver will run past the DB. The safety is back there. The safety will get even with The safety, when the wide receiver gets even with the safety, he won't move until the wide receiver passes him, then he turns around and chases him. Why? You're back there for a reason. Not to get burnt deep. Not to let that deep ball get caught. So you pair that with double or nothing, right? Everybody want to get an edge rusher now. For instance, the Finns hit me up. The Finns is trading Waddle. So I hit him up. I said, what for Waddle? Because y'all can see my receivers on the Browns is trash. Basuda. I need somebody who could catch. I would prefer this dude give me Mike Evans back, but I was like, I don't really have nothing to give up. What do you want? I'll give you just about anything, man, but I'm not giving up somebody that I like or somebody that I use. Oh, he said, you got exactly what I need. I want Garrett. You better get out of it. Get out my DM. Get out my DM, man. You're not getting Garrett. No. And I commend the Dolphins. I commend him. I give him his props. He will trade away all his good players off his team and use all bums and make playoffs, go deep, or be in the Super Bowl. He has done it several years in this league. The man can ball. But you're not getting Garrett. Get out of here. Go on somebody else's team. Now, I remember when Ben and I was talking and he was telling me about trust. I started using trust. Nobody can stop my run. Bengals started complaining, that's like cheating, nah, nah, nah. So, when they updated the game, not only did they start with the streaks, but now, with your trust on, you can fumble. And I had in two games with Chubb, I had 5 fumbles. It might have been 6, but I'm definitely sure about 5. The first game I played against the guy I should have beat, he got mad because I called him trash. The dude literally had 3 plays. He's doing the read option. He's trying to see if I'm going to watch the quarterback. My man watching him come. He's trying to run up the middle like the inside zone with the running back. Then, I called his plays out, so he got tight. I called him trash. He got tight. Now, that's not the GY I know on the podcast. I don't mean no disrespect. But if disrespect is needed, I will disrespect you. Open your playbook for one. Or if you want to do I don't have a problem with his play calling. That's fine. That's what you want to do. That's fine. But don't get mad when I call you out on it. And then that game, I had 5 fumbles. I fumbled 5 times in one game. Matter of fact, I'm lying. In one half. Total for the game was 7. In one half, I had 5 fumbles all second half. And what was the score? Let me show you what the score was. So I don't want you to take it back. Take it back. Take back the 7 fumbles. Just take back 2 of them. I win that game. Not to mention, the roughing the passer calls is ridiculous. But anyway, get back to the trust issue. So you fumble with trust. But now let's get to the next topic. The Bengals called themselves calling out the Steelers, and the Steelers is like, whoa. You calling me out, and your team is stacked, and you haven't won a Super Bowl? You're trash, boy. Shots fired. Yes, this is what the Steelers said. Read up in the chat. The Steelers was like, you got abilities on every player on offense and defense, and you haven't won a Super Bowl. You're trash, boy. Yes, shots fired. This is what the Steelers said. But you said when I was using trust, it was like I was cheating because you couldn't stop the run. Mind you, he still beat me. He still beat me. Most of the time, he smacked on me. There's no way, honestly, I'm not even being funny. Unless you have another super team, you can't hold Jamal Chase, you can't hold Jefferson, and then I think it's T. Higgins he got. Higgins catches 98. So you can do a slant with him or something easy where he's going to catch the ball, and he's big. So what little 5'9" or even a 5'11" DB is holding this dude? Now, I wouldn't go as far as saying the Bengals is trash, but boy, you had those Seahawks. It wasn't looking like it's looking now. That's all I'm saying. I ain't hating, brother. I'm not hating. Not at all. I'm just stating what the Steelers said. I call a spade a spade. No, I said you beat me. I said you beat me. I ain't never say, listen, man. One thing I don't do, I don't sugarcoat it. On the podcast, The Last Word, I wasn't looking like this. I'm just saying. The 2 seasons with the Seahawks, the 3 seasons with the Seahawks, 2 out of the 3, it wasn't looking good. Now, I already said I didn't beat you. So there's no way I'm hating on you. That's the first thing. Secondly, I don't think it will be many people that can beat you. Because for one, you know how to play. For two, you got Jefferson on one side. Because the game, matter of fact, let's talk about the game we played. And the game was a pretty good game. And you was up by like 3 or 4 right before halftime. Halftime hit. And I'm trying to do my thing on Jamal Chase, and I'm like, yo, he don't got Jefferson no more, because Higgins was eating. He was eating. But I'm like, I'm setting Jamal Chase down. Higgins gonna eat for a little bit. I'm like, what? Did he trade Jefferson? But then guess who appeared? You started wilding with Jefferson. And that's the point I'm making. It's not hate. It's just calling a spade a spade. How many people have the DBs on their team to stop Jefferson, Chase, and Higgins? Let's talk about it. Usually that third cornerback is trash. He's just fast. So when you do the slants or the drags, the third cornerback can cover him. Most people don't have 3 good cornerbacks or 4 good cornerbacks. No. Most people don't have those 2 good safeties. So when you're in a tight formation, or have that knockout ability. So when you cut, even if they get burnt on that post route, when they go to tackle the receiver, if they're not too far behind, they knock it out. So it's not hating, my boy. It's speaking facts. Like I said, I stated that I didn't beat you. The point I'm making is not many people will be able to beat you with the type of players you have on your team and their abilities. Now, getting back. The Steelers said, nobody want to talk about how terrible your defense is. You know why? Because we worried about your offense. You don't have to play defense if... See, I'm going to tell you about you. Dev Ross, you're a good user. Your team you built, you either upgraded players, 1 player of the week, upgraded players, or traded for players. Nobody can be mad at you. This is how you built your team. So if they hating on that, later for them. This is how you built your team. Right? My point is, with the abilities and the players you have, you will be hard to beat. Now, they don't talk about your defense because most of the time everybody's losing to you. So they're slinging that thing all over the place trying to catch up. So that's why nobody talks about your defense. I don't know if your defense is good or not. It probably is. You got a great team, so your defense is probably good also. But if I'm losing by 30, everybody knows I'm a runner. If I'm losing by 30, I can't run the ball even though the holes might be there because I want to try to catch up. And that's one thing about me. When I play, I never give up. I don't care if I'm getting smacked. When I'm getting smacked, I can run the ball and waste time. No, I'm trying to find out a way to stop the plays you're doing. I'm not worried about getting blown out. Everybody gets blown out. I don't know about these lately. These games 77-5. Ain't nobody scored no 77 on me, and I'm gonna have 5. Sorry, ain't nobody gonna score 100 on me like they say. Take the foot off the gas. Ain't nobody never scored no 100 on me. No, never. Yeah, that play clock will go down to 0 every time I take 19 penalties before I let somebody score 100 on me. Get out of here. But the Steelers said, that Ross is basura. I would love to see these two face each other in the playoffs. I definitely would. Now, getting back to Dev Ross. Did anybody see the picture he put in the chat of his big toe popping out of sneakers? Yo! Oh, you played with the players in one? I didn't know that. I'm going by what happened in the chat. We talk about future experiences. I want to see that game, and honestly, I want to stream to every chat on every platform so I can post it up all over the place. I want to have it on Facebook. I want to have it on TikTok. I want to have it on the WhatsApp. I want it on every platform. The boy's getting a little props on these social media sites too. I gotta start posting my other channel. But his big they was fouling the dude in the game, basketball game, man. And it's sad because a lot of dudes they play, they really feel like if you ain't bleeding, we ain't foul you. No blood, no foul. You trouble your toe was popping out your shoes. That's my boy, man. Let me tell you something. If Dev Ross like you, man, he will go to bat for you and defend you all the way. That's real talk. That's real talk. Look who's in the building! Look who's in the building! The Chargers is in the building. I want to talk about the Chargers now. The Chargers been in the league for like 2 matters. They only played 3 games. What's going on with the Chargers? The Chargers been in the chat for how many years? And What got me tight, he's a great user, man. He's a real good competitor. Yo, I wrote in the chat, I was like, the Chargers, when I play up, I'm going to do X, Y, Z to him. This dude literally, he stepped on my neck, What was score that game? What was score that game? Not that one. It was week 2, I think. I got a tough schedule, man. This dude stepped on my neck, man. Every play I'm like, this dude, a 1-play tutty, another 1-play tutty. Oh, wait, you missed a tackle, touchdown. I'm like, chill, B. I ain't got no beef with you. I always talk caca. I ain't mean it. This dude was stepping on my neck, and I think he took his foot off the gas. But I ain't gonna lie. He was stopping Chubb. I had a few fumbles that game too. He was stopping Chubb, but I swear, when I saw that boy with all those 1-play touchdowns, those 1-play tutties, I was like, nah, we running the ball. Because, the players was like, guys were so wide open. You could have 7 men back there. This guy, Shout out to the Chargers, man. We glad you're back, man. Glad everything is okay. Glad you're back in the league. Real talk. Let's talk about these Cowboys. Yes, Mello, we talking about you again. So, yo, my son fell. He fell off the bed or something? Ain't you like 34? Imagine me having a 34-year-old son. But Mello puts in the trade board, not the trade board, the trade block thing, chat, saying, yeah, I love it! Shots fired! And I'm gonna be nice about it. The Chargers said, let it for the Cowboys. You know who else said let it for the Cowboys? The Texans. The Texans said let it for you. He got two superstar linemen, OTB, defensive linemen. So everybody like, yo, I'm DMing you, Texans DM them. So they work out a trade. Next thing you know, the Cowboys changed up the whole trade with the Texans. He asked for his first, his second, his superstar O-lineman, and a superstar linebacker. So the Texans like, yo, that wasn't even the original trade we agreed on. And then you're trying to trade an 82 or 83 overall superstar DE. They're not even developed yet. They were hitting dev. They was able to get the dev trade at the end of the season. I think this season, though, they gave it to everybody, and that wasn't cool because last Madden, you had to play a certain amount of downs in order for those guys to get their trade. Now, they just getting that trade at the end of the season. That's not cool. But Cowboys, this is why you always on the docket, because you always trying to jerk somebody. There's no reason you shouldn't be in the Super Bowl with that team. He tried to get me too. He said, yo, you want DeMarcus Lawrence? So I'm like, yo, DeMarcus Lawrence. Excuse me, y'all. I had to sneeze. So it's allergy season, sorry. So I'm like, yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence. I said, yo, who do you want? If I get DeMarcus Lawrence to go along with Garrett and I got two decent DTs and I got another superstar lineman that's not developed, it'd be good. What's the bottom? Cowboys ain't never beat, and I can't see the bottom, Ma. So he's like, I want your DT. So I'm like, which one? He wanted Murphy, the superstar DT. So I was like, all right, what else you want? So I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. I go, look, I know why you trying to get rid of DeMarcus Lawrence. The man is making $30 million per year. So you decided, let me groom and build these guys, even though Madden is coming to an end, rather than go with DeMarcus Lawrence, he get old and retire on me, and then I have nobody to use because these guys are not developed. Well, I'm here to tell you, nobody wants DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, and he's like 30 or 29, 30, or did you might have given him the trade. But let me tell you something about that trade, man. Excuse me, I'm going through it with these allergies, but that trade, yeah, he might be 23. That's cool. But let me tell you something with that trade. I already sent an email to EA Sports about it. Why would I give Cowboys two ARs? I wouldn't do that. I already sent the email to EA. I know my last few emails, they didn't even respond because they was tight. Because, first of all, they used to send me the game and ask me my opinion, and I would give them my little tips or whatever. But my last couple of emails, they didn't respond, and I'm hoping they respond to this email. I didn't recently send it, so they're probably not going to respond. But has anybody noticed when you put an AR on, especially a quarterback, they play good for a season or two. I even give them 3. They may push it for 3. But anybody notice after that second season, it's like they're old again. Even though the age says, let's say you did the age reduction. All right, let's take Brady. Brady's 45. You do age reduction. You put him down to 21, right? Let's say 20. He had 22. But now he's still playing like he's 45. Anybody notice that with the age reductions? It's like they're not playing like they used to play. It's like they're still old. I don't know what's up with that, but that's something they need to look into. Another thing they need to look into is X Factor quarterbacks. Their accuracy is terrible by Suda, most of them anyway. You look at Brady, and yes, I keep bringing up Brady because he's the one I use the most. His accuracy is terrible. His traits say 97, 99, or blah, 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 blah. But his accuracy is terrible. Ask around the Madden community. People will tell you Brady sucks in the game. They use him for the hot route master. And I have the Chiefs in another league, and Mahomes' accuracy says some bull crap too, and his accuracy is terrible. And I thought it was only me. Then another cat that always used, his name is Busymon, he was like, yo, Mahomes seemed like somebody edited him. I'm like, who would edit Mahomes? You know, we looking at him, he's just playing terrible. Then Smooth, when Smooth had the Chiefs in our league, I don't know what they did to the X Factor quarterbacks, but their accuracy, like I'm talking about like short accuracy, the tight passes, and y'all know Brady with the tight short passes, he hits that window. Accuracy is terrible. But listen, man, I need to know how y'all feel about the Bengals' big toe. Now I'm only joking. So let's talk about the users in the league, man. So let's go to the divisions. I need to know, do y'all feel like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Who's underachieving? Besides me, who's underachieving? So if you look at, matter of fact, I forgot. The Ravens said, shout him out because they would say he was a spot filler and he's been killing going to the playoffs and Super Bowls. So here's your chance to be on the podcast, my boy. Ravens. I don't know, honestly. And I'm just stating my small opinion. How do you be going deep in the playoffs and going to Super Bowls? I really don't. And I'm here to tell. Listen. Yeah, shots fired. Shots fired. You had a basic game, and now all of a sudden you're hitting people with the one-play tutties. You that scored 139 points only gave up 45 points. I'm going to say this, bro. More power to you. Keep winning. Keep doing, you're good comp. But guess what? Let me get that ebook, bro. Because nobody gets super nice overnight. You see a growing process. Like there's not one person in this league, not one, that can say, I won't give them a good game. They may beat me. They may even beat me by 30-something points. But it's not one person that say, I won't give them a good game. I'm that trap game that you think, I'm going to come in there, stomp on them, and I'll beat you. The only person that, honestly, so far that I saw that came in and I played that I was like, yo, this dude is wild and I can't stop nothing, was the Chargers. And I don't know if it was one of those games, we all have those games where everything's working and nothing's working for the other team. But you don't come in, it's like all of a sudden you just, first of all, you have Chris McCaffrey, you don't run the ball. You got Najee, I know when I played you didn't run the ball. You was throwing that thing all over the place. 139 points for, only giving up 45? It goes back to what I was saying before. When people are losing, they're going to throw that rock. So you don't really have to play defense. Now, they're making bad reads and they're throwing and you're getting interceptions and you're getting the ball back. Since when you scoring 139 points in 3 games? Yes, I said it. You wanted to be on the podcast and now you're there. Shots fired! And my wife is going to kill me. She's coming in the door and I should have been done. I got to go charge these cars. Now you look at the Bengals record. 187 points, giving up 72. That's expected. He has the team. But it also shows that his defense, like he said, maybe not be up to par. 70. Everybody done gave up these points, except you. And I'm not saying you're the worst in our division because I am. We have a great division. Murray, he's not as bad as Watson, but he's far-fetched. I like Murray, man. I wish this was season 1 and I had him and I could try to build him up. Say hi. Hey, yo. That's my wife, y'all. She don't want to say hello. Sweet. Sweet. Sweet.
What?
Say hi.
Hi.
Say it loud.
Hi.
Thank you. Now, Bosweta.
No?
So, now, I feel like I'm underachieving. I feel like I'm underachieving in this division. Let's go to the next one. The AFC South. Who's the coach? I can't remember who the... Oh, my God. See, I should have saw this. Hey, I should Let me close this door. Hold on, y'all. Because, the wife come home, she just started making noise. I don't know. This guy got a book bag on, like he going to rob somebody.
Yo, what?
Yeah, you want to say hi? Say hi.
You want to always bother me, right? I should bother you.
Say hello.
Hi.
Now get out. So anyway, Easy. What is going on, Easy? There's no way you should be 1-3, man. Yo, Easy, what is going on, man? You are definitely underachieving. I think Ben was scared of X-Men. He wanted to give out a force. Ben wanted to give out a force to X-Men because X-Men been doing his dizzle. So I don't know. I think Ben was scared. I need to know. Ben needs to talk. Let's talk about it. The Dolphins is 3-1. The Bills is 3-1. When it's time to play each other, they're nowhere to be found. Dolphins just always disappear. But I do feel like, oh my God, Patriots is in last place, but I don't feel like he's underachieving. I don't. Because the Patriots always come in and win a few games, and I'm gonna keep it 100. When he have those money plays and they're working, he's all good, it's all gravy. But when they start patching stuff and they don't work no more, he's gonna shoot our trash! Shots fired! The Jets is underachieving badly. And what makes it bad, how you give up 205? How you give up 205 points?
Yeah, but I didn't get the...
How you give up? Oh yeah, that's what I told Ant-Man. Said yeah, Bill was scared. He said he coming in to talk his mess. He said he coming in here to talk his mess. He said he coming in to talk his talk. He coming in here to talk. He said Bill was scared. There's no other doubt about it. Bill didn't know what to do with him. So Bill said, you know what? I'm available, but guess what? Take the force. I'm gonna leave it alone. Jets, learn to play D. Look at this man. Now, this goes back to my original thing, what I was saying about, excuse me, y'all. The original thing I was saying about the ebooks, money place. I could care less. Go buy an ebook. Shoot, tell me where to buy it from. Or lend me yours. Show me how I'll pay you for it. But Ravens, I think you have an ebook. Because all the heavy hitters, like, I've been in leagues, I've been around, I'm known in the Madden community. Not that I'm the greatest Madden player, but I'm known. I've been in many leagues. I'm in the main commissioner chat. The Raiders is 4-0. Raiders is nice. That's X-Man. He's been around the Madden community for years. 119 points for, 77 points against. But when we go back to that AFC North, you only gave up 45 points? Come on, man. I'm just saying. Who's the Broncos? Anybody know who the Broncos is? Because I need to know why they 0-4. That's my man A-Town. A-Town, man, that's a hard-working man. Y'all leave him alone. Y'all leave him alone. I'm not even going to say he's underachieving. Y'all leave him alone. I will say these Chiefs is underachieving. I'm going to leave that alone. This division, I want to go in this division. This division here, so hold up, my man Go. Don Dizzle said the Falcons is underachieving. He's not Suda. He's trash. We didn't even get to the NFC South. The Lions, I don't know. The Lions is another one with when the players get patched, it's like, I gotta find new plays. But he's actually a good competitor. He's sneaky good. The Packers, I think his record should be much better than what it is. We just played, and the man got some plays. I mean, he don't do nothing fancy. Basic plays. Basic. I don't even know if he do hot routes. Basic plays. The Bears, you're not even underachieving. That's where you should be. You should be 0-3, to be honest. The Vikings, you're underachieving. Let's get it together. You're commissioner, too. Let's get it together. The NFC South. Oh, let's talk about the NFC South. The Panthers is leading the division. Let's go. Body Bags is leading the division. I can't believe it. Let's go, Body Bags. The Saints. Yo, Mar, you going to hell, Mar. Yo, shot fired. Yo, Herb. Vikings. He said you are trash, man. Somebody need to tell me how to say trash in French, Creole, all other languages, so I can stop saying basura. The Saints, though, I think he got that lag fixed, so he's gonna be back on top. The Bucks, Showtime is 3-1. Yo, I'm telling you, we got some great divisions in here, man, and that's what I want. Honestly, and I'm not throwing shade towards nobody, but I want to get all the dudes out of this league that's not going to ball faithfully on the regular, or get upset and leave and then want to come back. Because check it out, we got these divisions. Some of these divisions are stacked. Like when you look at the AFC North, like I said, I'm the weakest one in that division. But guess what? I'll ball out. I'm not gonna be no. You're gonna walk all over me and just blow me out. No, that's not happening. You look at this division. You got ballers in there, and y'all saying the Falcons is trash. Ooh, wait till I see the Falcons. I'm coming. Wait till I see the Falcons and tell them this. Y'all call them trash. But I will say I think are those division losses? Oh, that's only one division loss. Ooh, body bag said when he get it together. Melo 4-0. That's what I'm talking about, Melo. We want to see you up top. Commanders, I don't know what you're doing. You came back and took a good team, and now you disappearing. I know the Eagles ain't in third place. You better score some more points, Mark. What's going on? Hey, Giants, this is to be expected. I don't know. You might supposed to be on 3. Who you beat? I'm gonna leave it alone. NFC West. The Cards. Who is the Cards? Anybody? Who's the Cards? I'm trying to think who the Cards is. It's a shame. I can't even think about who the Cards is. Anybody know who the Cards is up top? Who scored 89 points in 3 games? The Eagles? Yo. That's what I'm talking about, man. I want to see at the top of that division. Yo, Twan is winning the division. That is insane. That is local. There's no way. There's no way Twan's supposed to be winning that division. He's another Bucks fan, by the way, y'all. He's another Bucks fan. He's been down in the league since, I'm talking about, Twan go back. Woo. Woo. Tanya C. Tanya C. Yo, the 49ers, I think he's overachieving. I would have put him down to third. Who's the Seahawks? The Seahawks? The Seahawks is a baller, but his schedule is like tore up. The Rams, I guess, it is what it is. Listen, y'all. This is what I need from y'all for the next podcast, man. I need your power rankings. I need you to rate at least 1 to 15 your power rank. Matter of fact, I need the whole list. I need y'all to give me your power rankings. Let's compare power rankings. And I want this done by week 8. So we can see who's about that life, and who's just playing Madden to play, who works too much, who's just spot fillers. You dig? Because guess what, man? Right now, I mean, honestly, from what I'm looking at, I'm seeing the same people at the top. I'm seeing Ben. I'm seeing Showtime. I'm seeing Dev Ross. I'm seeing Ma. I'm seeing, I need to know. You know they are. You know they're going to hate. You know they're going to hate, but that's all right. But we know. That's why I want to compare these lists. If guys is real true OGs and true Gs, they're going to put, the respect is going to be there. They're not going to let their feelings get in the way. But listen, we need those lists by week 8. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Easy. Turn up. Get these little dudes out of here, man. I'm top 2 and I'm not what? I'm not top 2. What do you mean you're not top 2? Listen, man. I know who's in the top. I see who's consistently been doing it. And I'm not even talking about the consistency. I'm talking about this season. I need those lists this season. Like, for instance, let's just say for this season, I was 4-0, right? You got to give me my props on the power rankings. But being I'm 2-2, you don't. Shot fired at myself. Yo, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I gotta go charge these cars. But listen, I'm in the building. Stand up. We out of here till next time. Peace. When I move, you move. When I move, you move.